What's up everyone? It's your entertainer Aran. Halloween is just around the corner, which is one of Americans' favorite holidays, and it is the second biggest business after Christmas. And I thought all the new culture and different traditions were so interesting, and I wanted to share all of it with you guys. So I decided to interview my husband Chris and his older sister Marianne and their grandma Peggy. So here we go. Welcome to the show, Grandma.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks for letting me wear your shirt.
It looks very good on you, by the
This
way.
is a perfect sweater for Halloween. Do you like Halloween?
I do,
Yeah, it's a fun holiday.
especially as a child.
I loved it as a child, but I honestly don't really celebrate Halloween anymore.
Why not?
I attend a church that doesn't think that Halloween is a good thing to celebrate, and so I no longer celebrate it because I work there.
I was going to ask you, do they celebrate Halloween?
Well, I think young people would dress up and do like weird or scary makeup and go to a club or have parties or something, but not a lot of people actually. I assume that not many people would know about Halloween if they're like a little older, so that's why I'm making this video. I never really celebrated Halloween in Korea. I have once in America with my American friends, but not in Korea. So I looked up online, and the origin of Halloween had a lot of superstitions. So like we're accustomed to like word of ghosts, and like October 1st was All Saints Day, so October 31st was All Hallows Eve or something, which now became Halloween.
Right.
So did you know all about that?
Well,
I never really looked into it much.
99% of the people that celebrate Halloween now aren't thinking anything about any of that.
Right. What is Halloween like here and now?
How we celebrate it now is you dress up in a costume.
When I was little, we could dress up, wear a costume.
So you wore a costume?
Oh, yes,
What
yes.
did you wear?
Oh, goodness. I think I usually like to try to dress up as a princess or something.
I've been like a doctor, a homeless person many times. Moses one year,
Yeah.
a mime.
Oh yeah, you were a mime. I was a hippie one time, a disco dancer, an angel, a clown, which is a no-no nowadays.
We would have a little party and kind of parade through the school or go outside and pray just around along the sidewalk. And then, of course, in the evening, you had to get ready to go out trick-or-treating.
Door to door to different people's houses, and you get candy, get free candy.
Yep.
Fun day.
Who
Hi!
doesn't want free candy?
So what is trick-or-treating?
Okay, the kids will dress up.
And you go usually with like a little group of your friends, and you ring the doorbell, and they come to the door, and everyone smiles and says, "Trick or treat!"
Or you can say, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Say that again.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Smell my feet? Why? That's so
I
random.
have no idea.
And holds their bag up, and then the person like drops some candy in their bag.
And hopefully, if they're polite, when it's done, they'll say thank you.
Oh, trick or treat. That means I will give you a trick unless you give me treats, right?
Well, that's supposed to be the meaning,
yeah. So
yes.
have you ever had to trick someone or give anyone a trick?
Only one time out of like all the years that I went trick-or-treating, this one guy said, actually I want a trick. And I was like, what? Because he's like, you said trick or treat.
Yeah, maybe I was with you. When
Yeah,
that happened.
and so like he made us do something in order to get the candy. So I
Yeah.
told him like a weird joke or something.
And I was
then
like,
he
hey,
gave
I
me
can bend my
candy.
finger really far back or something.
Yeah.
Trick.
Most of the time they just open the door and then like they're just like, oh, you look so cute, and then like put candy in your bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you guys just go to random people's houses that you don't even know?
Oh, yes.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
They'll turn on their porch light. That means that this is a house where kids are welcome. They have treats.
And if the light's off, that means they don't want you to come. Some people even like will sit out in their driveway and like pass it out, or like they'll have like a little like haunted house kind of thing set up in their
Yeah.
garage that you can walk through.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they try to scare you when
Yeah.
you come to the door.
Oh.
Our parents
Yeah.
like to be the cool house in the neighborhood, so they would give out king-size Snicker bars
Yeah,
because they wanted
okay.
everybody to know that we were the cool house, so every year the same kids would come back. The problem is we moved like every year, so nobody ever remembered.
No.
But the houses that were super lame either gave you like a piece of fruit or like a popcorn ball. And you're like, what? We want candy.
Your dad said like when he was a little kid, he was so mad at you.
Yeah.
I don't want this. He threw it away or something.
Yeah, I remember getting apples and like, what kid wants an apple?
Sometimes they have like a big bowl of just like assorted candy.
Yeah.
They let you just grab a handful.
Whoa. So you've provided candy for just random kids in the past.
Right.
Just for free.
Yes.
Just to be nice.
Yes.
Just to be fun.
Right.
Whoa.
It's a tradition.
Just like to do it to be nice to kids and like see all the kids dressed up and
It's not a lot of money.
That's pretty nice. I mean, free candy.
And usually they're carrying some kind of a bag.
sometimes they have like little plastic pumpkin like containers with a handle. A lot of times people just use like Walmart bags, like plastic sacks.
Oh, really?
Or like a pillowcase. We would bring like multiple
Maybe not always,
containers.
although.
My uncle and my mom pulled a wagon, and so when we filled up one bag of candy, we would put it in the wagon and get another whole bag. And like they took us for hours because they wanted us to get as much candy as we could.
So around what time do you do it?
Once it's
The
dark,
Yeah.
maybe like 7 to 10.
So do you usually walk around or do your parents like drive you to each door?
We would usually walk.
Yeah, you walk. You can like drive to a neighborhood and then get out and
Yeah.
walk all around and then drive to another.
To another?
neighborhood. Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of candy.
Oh yeah. That's your goal. That's your goal.
What do you do when you're done with trick-or-treating?
That's the best part.
My children, I think they would always want to dump their bags of candy on the floor.
Chris and I, we would go in the living room and dump out all of our candy on the floor
And you kind of like to sort it out.
and sort it. So you put like all your Snickers in a pile, all your suckers in a pile, and everything like that.
Ooh, this is the good stuff. And hold that, Well, this I might share with Mom and Dad. Just
And then you traded. So like, so I would
so
bargain, like I will give you 4 suckers for 1 blue raspberry sucker because those are my favorite.
Yeah.
I see the tradition.
It probably takes like an hour to sort it all out and then like do your trading.
Uh-huh.
And then once you've done that, you like put it in a container and keep it in your room hidden from everyone else.
So the next question, what's your like best memory about Halloween? What do you remember?
Candy.
Yeah.
So how old is old enough to go trick-or-treating?
I think as long as you can
If they
walk,
can walk.
and say trick or treat.
Right.
So maybe like 2
2
or 3.
When I was a baby, there's a picture of me in a pumpkin costume.
Yeah.
My parents probably used me that year to get candy.
Absolutely. Parents might take their little kids and then they get the candy.
So how old is too old? When do you start?
Puberty is kind of a sign of, okay, you can buy your own candy now.
Okay.
So I suppose I did it for probably close to 10 years.
What about for adults?
There's like scary movies on TV, so people might watch a scary movie.
I know some adults like to party.
They drink and get crazy?
Yeah, sometimes. I've never participated in one of those parties.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll go to a party and they'll put like dry ice into a drink and then it has like smoke coming out.
So I've seen a lot of videos of parents pranking their kids by saying, I've eaten all your candy.
Oh.
And recording like their reaction. Have you seen one of those?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I have or not. I don't recall it.
You should.
I guess I
should. Yeah.
My candy is gone.
I ate it all.
Mommy ate all your candy?
I ate it. I'm sorry. You have next year. Next year you can get more, okay? Daddy and I ate all the candy.
Oh, candy!
And I ate it all.
Wait! Remember last time you told me a joke?
Well, this time it's not a joke.
I'm going to check out a candy. If I see no candy, you are in big trouble, young man.
I see a lot of decoration like everywhere on the streets, at Walmart, at like a shopping mall, just everywhere is like orange and black. Halloween. I see a lot of pumpkins. Have you also decorated your house like that?
In the past, we used to. I feel like.
I used to decorate my house.
I more so decorate my house like for fall, more so than Halloween. We decorate our house with like pumpkins and leaves and like more fall themed stuff.
I always thought this was super interesting because Koreans are not that seasonal or decorative. Because at least my house always looked the same all year long. So in America, I see a lot of houses are decorated outside, which was super interesting because that's not even for themselves. It's like to show other people.
Right, right.
Yeah, and you guys have a room full of decorations.
Yes, you should see Christmas.
Yeah, I know. That's so mind-blowing. That's really different. So what's some Halloween food or snack?
The meal is just candy.
Yeah. I've heard like a lot of caramel apple?
Oh, yes.
Caramel stuff?
Uh-huh.
What are they?
You will melt caramel candy,
Oh, wow.
put an apple on a stick of some kind, and then dip it into the caramel candy
Whoa.
and let it harden. And oh, they
Whoa.
are good.
Anything else?
Popcorn balls.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin pie. Pumpkins are a big part of Halloween, and then also Thanksgiving.
Even into Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like.
All the way through fall.
Pumpkin.
And of course, we like to carve them. Yeah, you cut a hole in the top, scoop all the seeds out of it, put
Yeah.
faces on them. You can put a candle in there.
Have you done it?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so is it like every American thing?
Pretty much, I guess.
Like every team?
A lot of
A
people
lot.
paint pumpkins too. Like they paint a design on it or they make it look like a character.
And fun to have them out then on the porch or whatever.
Pumpkin is so huge.
Yes.
Every fall it's like that.
Why is pumpkin so in?
Maybe that's when they get ripe.
You like carve pumpkins or decorate pumpkins, eat pumpkin pie, eat pumpkin seeds.
Wow.
Everything's
Pumpkin
like
spice latte?
yeah, everything's
that's
like
really
Yeah,
pumpkin
pumpkin spice
flavored,
lattes.
pumpkin bread.
So what is a pumpkin patch?
Pumpkin patch is just a pumpkin farm. So you probably go there before Halloween so you can get your pumpkin for the trick-or-treaters to see when they come by.
Yeah. When you go to a pumpkin patch, like a lot of times there'll be like a hay rack ride.
You sit on the hay, and sometimes they're pulled by tractor, sometimes I suppose by horse.
Other things you can do, like games you can play, or a corn maze that you can go through, like lots of different treats that you can get.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's like also an apple orchard sometimes.
That's when a lot of times they'll have like apple cider.
We're gonna
It's a
bring these
legit one.
to one.
Yeah, we're gonna go to one.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So I'll vlog about it.
Fall days.
Thanks for answering all the questions. Thanks for being on the show.
Oh,
Thanks for asking all the questions.
thank you for having me.
If you guys enjoyed having grandma, or if you guys learned a lot about Halloween in this video, give it a thumbs up for grandma. And I'll put the links to related videos or just fun stuff down in the info box, so don't forget to open the description box and subscribe for a video like this for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye!
Bye.
Good job, grandma! 안녕! 안녕! 부메랑.
부메랑, boomerang,
Boomerang. Lanzeri.
lanzeri,
Oh, good job!
lingerie,
Lingerie. 테마.
tema, theme,
Theme.